usual on Nifty. Okay, so we have a very good consolidation. We have seen this at the bottom, and this is a daily chart pattern wherein we have crossed this resistance point of 10,436, and it was opened a gap up, and somehow at the last hour we have seen profit booking and a kind of like 30-35 points profit booking from the top. But most of the stocks which have seen some selling pressure was PSU banking. We have seen PNB not performing on the result day, and it has come down to 68 odd levels from 78 at the top. Canara Bank was standing tall at 255, 257, and previous 2 day rally from 210 to 264 at high point, and stretched down to 243, 44. So it is a day wherein PSU seen a profit booking. Bank of Baroda made a high of 114 and then coming back to 109. Made a low of some 96, 97, and then we've seen a good rally. So net and net, not much of trust in PSU banking, PSU sector, and then a kind of profit booking, which shows the performance is going to be range bound in public sector banks. Coming back to private sector banks have started moving up. We have seen a good result from Axis Bank, and I've seen appreciation 610, 15 odd levels, which might move up. ICICI Bank is in good consolidation with a band of 346 to 355. And the moment we are out from this band, trading band, and we cross this 361, 62 odd level, ICICI Bank has limit to hit to 392 stocks. So net and net, overall indices, private sector bank seems positive. PSU Bank range bound. IT sector is bit under stress, and we have seen that on moving along with Nifty, we have seen that could not stand, and that's where it has seen some profit booking, and IT stocks have come down. Infosys, Tech Mahindra, HCL Tech, even Mindtree stressed out. So Mindtree, it's very negative. I'm looking somewhere around 650, 630 odd target in Mindtree. So not at all bullish. All those people who have some holding or they're looking forward to wait for some good targets to come up. So IT sector is again stressed. So we may not look forward to participate there, though there are short-term positive support points wherein we'll try to catch it and then play it forward. So net and net IT is weak. Then we have FMCG, which is coming down. You've seen ITC, you've seen Dabur started coming down. So I think market needs some time to consolidate this month, and we have election results coming on December 11, and let's see how the state election pans out. So probably the voting is now on BJP, wherein earlier the favorite was Congress. In Rajasthan, again, Congress has some confidence there. So we need to check that. So though it is a political stress, and even Nifty requires a consolidation, the outcome which we conclude on Nifty is that it is going to be in range, and you can see this red channel line. I'll show you on monthly, where you will get the thing. Let's take that in weekly. Okay, so this is a symmetrical. To get it more clear, we'll check on monthly chart pattern. Okay, so you can see that this is a small okay, this is full wedge pattern, and then we were out of this wedge pattern with this red candle, and then we got support, and this month we made a higher lows, and just trying to hit back to this wedge pattern again. So 706 or 710 is going to be a stressed resistance point, wherein it will spend some time, a few days or a week's time, to consolidate and to get back into this channel. So we know very well that post this evening start, there's a selling candle which we have seen from 11,000 to bottom of say 10,000, and then we are just trying to come back. And this could be a short-term bounce, or it could be a reversal because a lot of mid caps was so oversold, and it can be two things: whether this is the base wherein large caps are corrected and they will consolidate and then they move to new high, or we'll see it is a short-term correction in large cap and then large cap may fall further. So it depends, how things get clear over a period of time. So my personal gut feeling is that the base is done for a while. But understandingly, if I say, you just see Yes Bank, or you just see Tata Motors, or all those so oversold, BHFL, things are corrected to an extent. And going further, we require some kind of fundamental confidence to actually build and then move forward. So I think standing at this point is a confusion state, and range bound play wherein call writing and put writing can be a good strategy for this month. And I believe on a maximum side, say 10,700 on Nifty is a bit good cap, and 10,700 we should review more sectors which should participate, which sector which is going to take this forward. So this lack of strength at this point seems the short term we are capped on upside. A lot of people may try for gap, which we can see here. This black line just below, you can see there is a gap there. So a lot of people may try to play for this gap, but this green candle should make a cup and handle formation here somewhere. I'll just mark it for you. Okay, so I'm talking about this move. Okay, so this forms a kind of rounding bottom, and I require a kind of consolidation on a right side of this cup, and then we may get back to this red line or a long-term wedge pattern, and then we may fill a gap. So we have a lot of days in this expiry, wherein operators may try to bring back all the confidence which people have lost, and there is less chance of getting back easily to negative zones of 10,200 or 300 or breaking below 10,000, until unless there is some international negative news. Dow Jones is standing too tall and positive, has a good backup there. So I think for a while this month, rest of the month since we have started. So our strategy is to buy the bottoms, buy the support points, buy the retracement of the first move, and then move forward. Okay, so this has got some legs. So obviously, market makers would like people to add call options, wherein they have less of OI. So call options are added, but it is like 11,000, 11,500. So the premiums are too much. Okay. So I think the consolidation at current point may bring back confidence in the market, and I'm not expecting a sharp fall, at least in this series. So maybe next month coming back to election results or some surprise may create volatility into the market. But rest of the series for this month is expected to be range bound. Okay, so I think this blue line, which is 10,400, 450, 460, it's a good point to get back. And you may see all those stocks which are going through and giving us very good results. You can participate for 10, 15%. And that's the better move to get that, because since we are range bound, so our strategy should be, if all those players who are in derivative segment, they can buy derivative obviously contract, and then they can write out of the money call and write out of the money put. So probably they will save that premium of both call and put side, at the same time some margin percentage return on the contract, future contract as well. So I'll be heading towards the strategy for this current series, and I may go for stocks which have given good results or some better than expectation results. ICICI stands good, so I believe that a lot of people uh, still not convinced with that ICICI move from 315 all of a sudden to 350, and a lot of retail will be, or HNI will be adding that position from 45 to 55 odd zones just in a confidence that may break 361. So we'll see that ICICI chart later. I'll get you that rate, why I believe that it should hit that 392 odd levels. Okay, so Nifty, as I told, make your range, make your play. Your stop loss stands at 10,278, and your buy point stands at 10,450, or maximum I can say that 10,396. That's it. All those longs can be taken, position longs can be taken with the stop loss of 10,285 on a closing basis. And then you can have the target. The initial target stands out to be the red line of wedge pattern, which is 10,669, 10,655, and 69. Both are resistance zones. Once we are out of this zone, then there is fair chance that we may close this gap on 10,844. Okay. So that's my view on Nifty. Analyzing Nifty is one thing, but I always ask you people to analyze sectors too, because Nifty is a mix of all sectors, and to move Nifty higher, we need ingredients which are strong enough to take this Nifty upward. So if you want to judge this, you want to play this better. Try to analyze each and every sector and strong ingredients of that sector which are moving higher, and their weightage on Nifty. That's the better way to hold on Nifty. You've seen Ashwini Gujral playing on Bank Nifty, and he's a better play on Bank Nifty because he has to just analyze 4-5 stocks holding largest market cap and weightage on Bank Nifty, and that's the way to do it. Okay, so analyzing Nifty is one thing. Analyzing as a ingredient, and then mixing all those things is a different thing, and that's a better way to do it. So okay, so any anytime in going future you would just practice this, and you will feel the difference that analyzing on ingredients part is always better, and that will give you an edge over this just a guessing while guessing thing. Okay, that's